Давай. Фу. Так, что я возьму? Нет, я не. Здравствуйте, подписчики и зрители моего канала. Мы продолжаем с вами проходить Фарс. Короче, надо куда-то.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
Я тебе в башню. Вот ты, блин. Да блин. На твою.
It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
Так, что, все, больше никого нет?
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
Ох, нифига тут.
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was.
Hold still!
I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Где они там стреляют? А. На тебе это. Снайпера, блин. Блин, я его не вижу. Посмотрим. А, тут. Скорострел. Нифига его пристрелил издалека. Ох ты.
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Ну давай. А, нет. Скорострел-то у меня. А вот сушевые брезы. Посмотреть, что у них тут. Всякие входные пути. Так, ладно, давай поменяем. И он там.
I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Ха! Снайпер. Не дремит. А он еще. Блин. Вон там еще один. О, что все начались. Твою мать.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Пошли в салон.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Да блин, со всех сторон просто. Как тараканы.
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
Так, чё, где? Я того застрелю. Ну чё, живой, зараза. Кошмар.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived. as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back of a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben? Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. Put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
Подойдем поближе, посмотрим, кого мы убили. Глухарь, что ли?
They saw me before I saw them. My mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Блин, долбаные индейцы. Ай.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Давай, высунься.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Так. Эффект краснокожих положили. Сидишь тут, разглядываешь, как не
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Блин. Это зараза. Нифига сколько.
Deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me what's in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Типа как Индиана Джонс последний крестовый поход, да? Или нет? Ну, вот, прячется-то. Я думал, в голову попаду.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
As they had torches on the walls.
Так, ну-ка, хочу сюда сходить. Посмотреть, что тут есть интересно. Да. Новый уровень. Так. Что не помню. Ой, блин. Что сделал? Сейчас как рванет. Не на эту кнопку нажал. На эту кнопку надо нажать. Так. Так. Ладно, хватит.
How big was his cave?
Ой,
Big as
чья-то
hell,
голова.
man. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Вот как настоящий, да? Вот. Ну, как настоящий. Нате вам. Куда далеко. Старец для всего этого. Нифига себе.
They
далеко
thought it
падать.
was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
Ух ты, блин. Так, Да лучше держаться наверху, чем внизу, да?
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Кто мне еще не везет? 3 из 4.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
you will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Ух ты, зараза, сколько их тут? Ай. Нифига, бегите.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
О, нифига.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back.
Фу, как это произошло?
I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me.
Блин. Ай.
There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens.
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Да, блядь. Ну кто по мне стреляет-то опять? Тут засел. Снайпер.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me.
Такое ощущение, как будто...
And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Да блин, да ёбан. Да где вы там все? Ай, мне убил. Да вы запарили уже. Да блин, сколько вас тут? Не жалко своих людей, а? Где я не вижу?
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Кровь. Кошмар.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Свидетельств подлинности 3 из 4. Понятно все.
It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Братья Далтон.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the riot?
I did my best, sir. We all did. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time.
Ладно, будем заканчивать на сегодня. Всем всего доброго, до скорых встреч. Пока-пока.